Hello there, what is going on everyone? Today we are going to be unboxing and taking a look at Star Wars, the Battle of Hoth. This is from Days of Wonder. It is a Memoir 44 style game of command and color system that is set in the Star Wars universe. This is also the first in presumably a series of Galactic Battles games. So if you are watching this, stay tuned. There will be more of these as more of them come out. This was an early Gen Con edition that was graciously provided to the channel. So thank you very much, the anonymous donor. We also have a nice little tote here for Star Wars Battle of Hoth tote and a Star Wars Battle of Hoth pin that came with this one too. This is a double-sided little tote, so that's kind of a cool little extra bonus. If you guys are new here to the channel, we do talk a lot about Star Wars, tabletop games, board games, miniatures games, and everything in between. Love to have you stick around. We are doing a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway right now. You just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that, or one of my other videos, because this is also one of my videos. This is a fun one. I've been wanting to see this one for a long time. Richard Borg, who is kind of created Memoir 44, is also an Orlando fellow, and when we used to play up at Sci-Fi City, used to do a lot of testing up there. So it was not uncommon to be in my old stomping ground, where the predecessors for this game were in their playtesting in their infancy. So it's very cool to see see the evolution of the Memoir 44 series and all of the science fiction variants of that, including the space version, and also now finally making their way into the Star Wars universe. So here is a quick look at the back of the box real quick. It's a heavy box. There's a lot of there's gonna be a lot of stuff in here for sure, and a lot of really cool miniatures. So let's get this thing open. All right, so we've got this. I did a little incision, we pulled the plastic off, and I'm gonna get that new board game experience, which is always fun. The new board game smell is one of my favorite bits, because you get all of that that freshly printed cards and freshly punched cardboard. We've got a rule book here. Now this is not a super thick rule book. If memory serves, the Memoir 44 system, I've played it before. It's not an incredibly complicated system. It's easily approachable. Again, you only have a couple of core pages of rules, so there's not that much, and then we have appendixes already. So this is a 12-page rule book. This is going to be not a difficult game for you to pick up, especially if you're new to wargaming and tabletop gaming, board gaming, or Star Wars gaming. Additionally, we're going to get in this scenario book here. Now, this is going to have all of the layouts for the different scenarios that you're going to be able to play, and kind of go through this whole campaign of the Battle of Hoth as we're looking through some of these. This will make more sense, of course, as you play, and typically you can probably start at the beginning and work your way down. So that is a very cool thing. We've got a couple of cards here. I'm guessing these are reference cards for the players playing. A couple of an extra reference card here talking about different terrain, which is really nice. Campaign aids or campaign books for each of the players if you're the Imperial or Rebel player, so that is cool. There's a second campaign, wow, for Outpost Delta. So there's a lot of extra resources in here. Some of our punch board has fallen through, so we can get a look at these are different terrain tiles. We've got shield generators, we've got some cracks, we've got some rocky ridges, we've got like a crashed machinery over here, and these are all so double-sided. And just FYI, these are thick cardboard too. This is the nice thick cardboard. It's not the papery cardboard. It's got the real nice finish on it. So they feel good also, which is cool. So we'll punch those out a little bit later. I might let the kids help me do some punching. The kids like to do punching of cardboard. And then we have our board here. Oh, and we have the minis. And don't worry, we're gonna get to those. We're gonna get to those. I'm excited already. All right, so our board here is like so. All right. We've got this. I think this is the other side. This is, I think, this says Epic right here. So I think this is if you have 2 copies of the game, you can piece them together. But The other side is right here. We have our 3 sections of the board, your left, your center, and your right. And those are going to be important for when it comes to the cards. We're not going to go over like the rules and how to play in this video because frankly, I've got to read over them. It's been a long time since I've played Memoir 44. We've got some cards here, and we'll look at the different cards. We'll show you the cards that come in the game, but you can see already there. Again, they do kind of remind me of the old Decipher card game. This was one of the first things I saw as a teaser for this game. There's some of the formatting of the card is just indicative of those old Decipher Star Wars collectible card games, which I think is really cool. We do have our custom D6s here, and then we have some player trays here, which are going to be used to kind of hold your cards. So yeah, you'll have one of these in front of you, and you can just put a card. Your cards in front of you, like so. Let's get a closer look at the miniatures. All right, so first thing I think is really cool. This is a great insert. Okay, this is like Days of Wonder has done a great job with the packaging of this game and the presentation of this game. I love a game that is easy to set up and easy to put away. And not all Star Wars games have been like this. My favorite 2-player board game, Rebellion, is nowhere even close to this because everything's just in bags and kind of thrown about loosely. That was one of the hallmarks of Fantasy Flight, doing stuff. While they made great games, they made terrible inserts. Days of Wonder has made a great insert here, an organizer. This is amazing. You can actually hand the Rebel player, here's all of your stuff in this tray, which is really cool. The same thing with the Imperial player. This is great. I'm really happy with this. We're gonna look at the Rebel stuff first. If I can get this open, there it goes. There's a little notch here on the side that kind of helps the lid stay on. That's probably more important for shipping. All right, so here we've got our Golan turret, which is I think these are a little larger than Rebellion. I'll probably have to do a comparison video. But yeah, these are definitely larger than Rebellion. We've got, and these are on flight stands. So, but it's a single piece, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about them coming off of the stand. Although, just be careful with them because if you break them, you're gonna have to glue them back together. But that, it was because they're in such a good container and they survived multiple shipping things with no problem. I think that's pretty cool. How many of these are we getting? So we got 2 turrets. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 snow speeders. So that's cool. And then we've got our Rebel troopers here. Let's zoom in a little bit on the Rebel trooper. There we go. So a lot of detail on this guy. A lot of detail, which is really cool. They're actually a little bit larger than I expected. I thought these were going to be a little bit smaller than what we saw in Star Wars Rebellion, or around the same size. But these are a decent size. Now, obviously, these are not to scale, right? We're looking at a dude that's about the same size as a snowspeeder. So these are just they're markers to represent the actual, the infantry unit and the snowspeeder unit. I think all of these are the same sculpt, but because these are only maybe half the size of a Legion miniature, I don't think they'll be that hard to paint. I've got a guy from Age of Sigmar, which is like a 30 millimeter kind of dude here, so 28 millimeter or something like that. So you can see they're actually not that bad. As far as their size, they're going to be easy enough to paint if you want to do that. Just only a little smaller than the Imperial Assault stuff and things you're used to. All right, we're going to put them back away on there. I'm curious what goes in here. Maybe your dice. You can probably put your dice in there. And then the Empire. Oh yes. Now also another thing that's cool. These are pre-colored, right? The Rebels are kind of like this light tan, and the Empire is kind of like this dark, this grayish. I don't know if it's a green gray or a blue gray, but it's not a straight gray. There's another color mixed in here with this. But this is beautiful. This is a really, really nice detail on this miniature. We've got 3 of these walkers. They are all the same sculpt. They have the kind of the front left leg with a little bit of a bend in the knee. They all seem to have that same bend. We've got some probe droids here. I'm surprised we don't have any ATSTs. I wonder if an expansion is going to be happening or not, because I think there's definitely room for it. There's other rebel turrets. There's heroes. Oh, I think the heroes are represented through the cards though. So, and then here we have our snowtroopers. So yeah, there's definitely some units that could still be in the battle. Maybe they're represented by the cards. So again, our snowtroopers also really good. We have quite a few of them. There's a lot more of these than there is of the rebel troopers. And then we only have 4 of the probe droids, so not that many. So yeah, that's definitely the overwhelming infantry. Less giant walkers and less support for the with those probe droids. But overall, as far as like balance and synergy, I'm putting my money on the Empire since they did win it in the movies. Let's take a close-up look at the cards. All right, so each faction has 25 command cards, and then they also have a couple of these other campaign cards. So the Rebels have some campaign cards, and the Empire has some campaign cards. We're gonna look at the regular command cards first, and we'll start with the Rebels, and we'll go over those. So they've got Recon here. We can zoom in a little more there. How's that? Yeah, it's better. All right, so 1, 2, 3 recons. We've got 1, 2, 3 raids. We've got 1, 2, 3 assaults. We've got recon enforced. By the way, like if you notice, this is talking about the different sections of the board. Like I think this is, if memory serves, this means you can activate 1 guy in each section, right? This means you can activate 2 guys on that section. This means you can activate everybody in that section. Right? And so you have to be kind of careful and sparing with your cards. It's almost like a resource management or a hand management aspect to this. Direct from HQ is 3 units of your choice. We've got Trooper Assault. We've got Speeder Assault. We've got Defensive Positions. Artillery Barrage. And I like the defensive positions because that's definitely indicative of like the Rebels' kind of ethos in that battle. We've got Rebel Spearhead. We've got the Tactical Assault. We've got Ready for Battle. We have Information. Not information, but in formation. We have Assistance. We have Orders from the Princess. We have Our Last Hope. We have Diversion. We have Here They Come. And the Scoundrels Support. So we do see some of our heroes represented here. Not seeing Luke Skywalker just yet. Let's check the campaign cards. We also have, for the campaign cards, we have Let's Finish This, Air Support, Reserve Forces, Desperate Stand, and Combat Expertise. So that's what's available to the Rebels. And for the Empire, we're going to start with our basic cards. We've got 3 recons, but each of those is in a different section. We've got Raid. Yes, we've got 3 of those. We've got Assault. All. We've got Pincer Move. 2 and 2. Direct from HQ. You're seeing certain things that are going to be similar between sides. Trooper Assault. Imperial Assault. Oh, they said the name of that other game. Don't you love when they say the name of a game? We have Precision Fire. We have Pressing Forward. We have Search and Destroy. We have Determination. Ooh, there's Darth Vader. He's going to get you. Imperial Discipline. Force Powers. Concentrated Fire. Successful Landings. Walker Attack. Deploy the Fleet. Orbital Strike. And Reinforcements. And for our campaign cards for the Empire, we have Rout, Incursion, Final Assault, Special Orders, and Scout. All right, so that is a first look at the Battle of Hoth. And as you can see, there are enough miniatures to really fill up this board if you are running everything. But of course, you're going to run this scenario. that you get and run through as many as you can, or perhaps try out the campaign. There's a lot to dive into and a lot of gameplay in this box. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It looks very, very cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are absolutely amazing, and in this case more so than ever, have helped make this video happen. So thank you so much for your continued support. I will talk to you later. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. So say we all, and always